Now, let's travel through the heart of London to a leading immersive entertainment district called Outernet. I sat down with the head of creative at Outernet, Alexandra Payne, to see how the district is reimagining media and entertainment and what this means for new creators entering the industry today.
At the end of the day, what's really core is a really good idea. It's about narrative and it's about understanding what the experience that your audience or consumer is going to have and putting that at the forefront of everything that you're doing. Outernet has really been a long time in the making, and the whole entire structure was purpose-built for what we have today, an interactive, immersive district of screens and live music venues and hotels and restaurants. And just behind us here is Denmark Street, which forms another part of the district. And Denmark Street is the home of British music. So it has, for over 50 years, welcomed some of the biggest and greatest artists in the history of British music. Elton John had his first job here. David Bowie became Ziggy Stardust on Denmark Street. The Rolling Stones recorded their first album. So that's a really big part of our heritage and one we're definitely keen to continue championing. Spaces like Outernet are going to push creators and artists and brands to really think beyond the 16:9 or 9:16 canvas. You know, I think it's no longer enough to just be pushing out one video on one platform. We really need to be thinking about engaging with emerging technologies, creating immersive experiences, and pushing those out across multiple platforms. Outernet is really transforming the future of entertainment by bringing audiences back together for collective group experiences. I think that's going to definitely be something we're going to see more and more in the future. And I think it's about thinking about this 360 experience. It's about considering the visuals, the audio, the scent, how audiences are interacting, moving that beyond a passive experience into a really active one. I think it's also really important to be telling authentic stories that are meaningful and that, you know, audiences can have a connection with, and that you yourself as a creator has a connection with as well. I think the audiences that are coming through and the next generation of audiences, they're incredibly discerning. They have a discerning eye, they have grown up creating, and they're incredibly tech savvy. So I think it's about incorporating all of that into the work that you're making and really understanding what it is that audience wants from you.
Outernet is a magical space that truly lets your imagination run free. And I love that it shows that the future of media can be both immersive and collective. This is important because we've seen technology like smartphones, for instance, increase our loneliness and isolation. In fact, a recent report shows that 79% of Gen Z and 71% of millennials have feelings of loneliness. That's why it's so refreshing that Outernet is using technology to bring people together so that we can have shared collective experiences that improve the way we feel, leave us inspired, and make meaningful, lasting moments.